Discord?
Fuck! Dude, you could clip somewhere, I know that.
Bro, fucking finish chewing.
I put 5 chips in my mouth at once, don't ask
I
me
don't
why.
know if it's enabled. I think it has to be enabled.
Does it have to be turned?
Yeah, I have to turn it on.
Fuck. Where is that?
It's the
Because I
G-spot.
know I had seen it somewhere. The G-spot, that is.
Yes.
And I lost it.
So
Infuriating. Ugh. To touch or not to touch?
it's a mystery, really, where it is.
To G or E?
G, 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 G. Baby, baby.
Mama. Gigi? Mama.
G, 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 G,
Mama.
baby, 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 G, 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 G.
I'm having a stroke, chat.
So burpy now from
Why are you stroking while we're in chat?
Because we're in chat.
Ugh.
Likes an audience. It's disgusting.
I don't
want
just like an
vile.
audience.
An
I
audience.
need an audience. ¿Qué pasó, mi amor?
Did you call your cat mi amor?
Yeah. Who else could possibly deserve that title, my man? He is mi amor. Yes, bite me.
Honestly, that's so real.
Yeah.
No, he is
Cats
the
are
love of my
deserving
life.
of the title.
Yeah, would. Oh, well, that's actually an unfortunate segue for bad news I have to share about the Sammy cat.
What
Oh
happened?
no! What?
He has cancer.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, that's so sad.
He's got like weeks to months. So.
No.
But also, he could defy the odds. Who knows? But yeah, it's.
Sammy,
like,
we
not-
believe in you.
It's
How'd
not
they
treatable
find
and
it?
it's not operable.
How'd they find it?
So he had been going in about once a month to get his thyroid levels checked because he's quite hyperthyroidic.
Okay.
And on his most recent checkup, they were doing a physical exam and they found they could feel a mass in his stomach. And then so he had to go in for an ultrasound. And it's the type of cancer it is extremely hard to catch in cats. Because it starts on the lining of the intestines, so it's not until it's like starting to metastasize that it's even visible. And I mean, he's a 16-year-old cat. Yeah, it's rough, but I'm glad we caught it, and we're just gonna make sure he's comfortable, and we'll, keep an eye on him. And then whenever it's his time to go, we'll probably do like an in-home euthanasia, and that way he can be at peace and not have to go stress out in a vet office about it. So we're gonna just keep an eye on him until he's like, I mean, he's still up and running around, meowing and screaming and demanding that I turn on the tub so he can drink straight from the faucet.
Right.
Okay, good.
Oh,
he's doing good for right now, but poor Sammy cat.
Poor Sammy.
Poor little old man baby. But he'd been losing weight, and we thought it was due to a change in his thyroid medication. But it was probably the cancer. So yeah, just keep an eye on sudden weight loss.
Yeah.
Break.
Soul's not usually this late.
Hush, little lady, don't you cry. Daddy's gonna buy milk now. Bye bye.
What?
Sorry, that was the voices. My bad. I've been starting to do something. Daka, as a psychologist, tell me if you think this is extremely dangerous territory. But I'm finding it very amusing myself as of now. I'm giving different thoughts and facets of my personality different names when I'm journaling. So I'm talking to
Oh.
myself in the journal. It's so good.
Yeah, I understand. I see the vision. There's a guy that there's a client of mine that does the same thing.
Mm-hmm. How
He says
crazy
that-
is that client?
Yeah, he says that like every year they have like a summit to decide which one of them is going to be like the main personality for the year.
I love that. What the fuck? That's
But
so funny.
it says it's usually the same one every year, but not all
Hmm.
years.
See, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing. When does one take over, you know?
When
I
the time is
find
right.
it I find it very entertaining to myself. I
It's
think
like
I've
the fucking moment where like Sukuna does the
yeah.
thing to take over
Dude,
Yuji's
legit.
body. Yeah, like I can have control for 1 minute now.
It's so good. Oh.
What the fuck?
Shut up.
No, I just heard him enter the chat, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, he entered the chat, not you.
Yeah, I know, but that was my chat personality. Fuck.
We're so dumb.
Fuck. I have this
Nice.
like sneaking suspicion somewhere deep down in my loins that I'm going to be locked up in a rubber room someday. A
Rubber room full of rats.
Yes, bro. Like they're gonna come to my house and they're gonna be like, "Hey, so there's this
It's your
room.
fucking time.
Yeah, there's this room. It's real soft,
Get the fuck in.
and we'll throw the key away."
Okay.
Never have to deal with your ass
I
again.
can't do that right now because I don't. Mikan would be sad that I'm gone. So like,
Yeah,
good
like I'm.
for now.
Yes, exactly. I'm waiting also for mochi. I'm being patient. I'm keeping it inside of me for the time being.
Yep.
One day it's gonna
Gotta
be let
suppress the
loose.
demons. Just gotta lock them up inside. Not think
It's
about
the
them.
voices. Well, I've been stimming animal noises a lot recently, so I think that's the beginning of the end for me. I don't know.
I mean, I feel like it's fine. Meow meow meow.
Why
Yeah,
did you
that's
do your Lilia voice?
Yeah, that's not where I draw the line. It's not the meow meow. I do be making bird noises on court at work.
I would say I'll bird noise at birds usually, not just by myself.
Me and Lynn's agreed if she ever died, I'd become like a raven guy.
She'd become a raven guy.
You're gonna go full
No, I'd-
Taliesin.
Yeah,
Oh.
like I'd train a raven and like it'd be my best friend.
Nevermore.
Yeah. For
Wolf is a
realsies.
raven.
There's a Luigi Mangione musical.
The only thing I want to see from him is his cock.
He's like okay.
And with that, we will begin our game.
You're welcome for the flawless segue here.
Yes, absolutely.
Thanks,
flawless.
Way.
Well,
Sex way.
fellas, last week we
Luigi
had
Mangione.
the wrap up of our little sort of like Kayla side quest, let's call it that, where you spent most of a day constructing the magical circle that was supposed to teleport Kayla back to her home in the 6th hell. You were successful in doing so. Before leaving, Kayla had a little bit of a discussion with, not a discussion, well, a conversation with Rala about a few things. Gave her some counsel or advice, however you want to take it, and gifted Rala with a chain around Rala's neck, which can be used to enlist some aid from Kayla, according to herself. But with the circle having worked as intended, Kayla vanished off into the pit of hell she came from. And Great Helm is now free of demons for the time being again. Or is it? Unless. Anyway.
JK,
we
I'm
now
JK, unless.
we now resume our game. It is the 16th day of the month of Aeon Star. It is a Tuesday, pretty late at night. The moon is Menfina, and the day of Doomsday even, is Tuesday. So it is two. You have like half of this night and one more night until the fated night.
It's like half of the shit.
Yeah, it's
2
'cause
days and a half.
Yeah, because it's night already on Tuesday, right? So you have like all of Wednesday, and then it's Thursday. So you have like the full day, and then at night, whatever is going to happen might happen.
Oh, it's essentially 2 days. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So we had to figure out the church. Like,
I share that with the party because I am in time. Nope, I am in
Yes.
charge of time. I am time.
I am time.
I am time.
Grandfather time.
That's where my grandfather
Oh,
clock comes in.
Daddy.
Oh. Don't call
Anyway.
Noah daddy ever. What? Yeah, nah, that was just stupid segue. But I will share with everybody that we have 2 days.
Well, we could work through the night, or we could go to sleep.
you want to go into the church?
Not really. We need to talk to Lucina about it and figure out what we're doing. Get Catherine on board. Probably don't want to go down there while the vampires are strong at night.
Well, as long as we clear. All right, let's go home.
Okay. Are you all headed home?
Yeah.
Yep.
the long rest.
All right. You return from the graveyard, going through, well, as much as we hand wave the proceedings, it's not like you can just jump over the wall whenever you wish. Technically, you still have to like dodge the guards, etc. So whether you do that or you just walk,
Can I like
eventually.
use like a couple of extra spell points and hold open a dimension door so the rest of the party can walk through?
What do you mean hold open a dimension door?
I'm just making shit up, man. You know, you can like
No,
dimension door can normally take one extra person through with you.
Did
Like
you say
I don't know, just
dimension door?
upcast it or something, and then like
there's a
take the rest-
level 5 spell called Pass Wall that just does.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
and I appreciate like the flexibility, but I think allowing you to do that with dimension door is a little bit.
It's true. I just need to take wait, can I take pass wall as a sorcerer? Pass wall.
Technically, if you think about it, it does seem a little funny to do. If I did 3 dimension doors, it would accomplish the same thing as 1 pass wall.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Specialized spells and all that.
Except the problem is it's not a sorcerer spell. It's wizards. Noah, can you make a hole in the wall for us?
It's not like he just knows the spell just because it's a wizard spell.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can. And you hear the energy beginning to gather in my finger
No,
gun.
not like that!
Oh, okay. And it powers down.
Please don't make holes where they're not holes.
Transphobic.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Killer.
Laughing is
Absolutely
painful right now.
killer.
Stop
my
this.
god.
Are you
Shit.
I
implying that
think we can
there
actually
aren't
end the session there. That was a good one, guys. I think we peaked.
Yeah.
Are you implying that there aren't already holes there?
Oh god.
Well, I mean,
No, they close up when you transition.
I was talking about just like the pee holes, but
a very
Those
small
close up
hole.
too. Women don't pee. That's why.
Yeah, duh.
women don't pee.
Yeah.
They
it's why
also
we're
don't. They also don't poop or fart. So why is
So-
there a need for holes?
Okay, so all those times you leave, then Laura, what are you doing?
No, they
going to
pee,
vape,
just
dog.
not like
What do you
us.
fucking think?
Ah,
Yeah. Also, they pee just not like us. You know, you've
Okay,
heard
so
of
you-
lactating, right?
Okay, so you go back to the house.
Women pee out the nipples. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right, actually, I'm gonna cause you. You need to see.
All we have to do is make Daka uncomfortable enough, and then we get away with whatever the fuck we want.
You-
You just segue weird enough and long enough. We actually transport to where we're going. It's crazy.
Oh my god, it's the boss battle.
you walk back to the house.
So would it
I'm
come
gonna
out
start
hot still?
I will say that when you do reach like the are going back to your house, you do notice that the library seems to still have its lights on. Other than that, everything is normal.
I had agreed to meeting Bobina. Oh god.
In the morning.
Yes. Shit, it's been the same night for like 5 weeks. Holy cow. Okay, I will wait for the morning.
Oh, I actually think that was like 2 days ago instead of one.
I think it was not this night, no?
you could
Yeah,
just
it was
tell
on the.
her.
It was on the. You went there after you returned from the dinner
Right.
when you met Penelope. You brought
Yeah.
Kayla back with you. In the morning, you had a discussion with argument with Kayla where she went out, and then at night, Iluna had her encounter with Kayla, and then the following day is now.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
think
it's
I had
been 2
discarded
days.
that thought
You
anyway.
already, yeah, you already stood up Bobina like yesterday. It just didn't.
Yeah.
Really
No,
think
it
about
was not a. It was standing her up, but it was a conscious. I now remembered why I didn't go. But yeah. Valid. Bobina. Hashtag fuck Bobina. I'm starting a campaign.
Anyway, yeah, the lights are on in the library, but other than that, everything is just normal. Do you guys just go home and rest for the day?
I go to my room, I get in the coffin.
My coffin. Wow.
I didn't say
We
my
should have-
coffin. I said go to my room and get in the coffin.
No, you
The
didn't.
coffin.
You literally didn't. It's literally on recording.
You can't prove nothing.
Well, regardless of whose coffin it is, you get in the coffin.
Idle time. What time to put the time here for me, please? I love the typing.
Also, you open the coffin. Noah's inside. GG. Can you imagine?
It's a different Noah. But yeah, we go to sleep.
It's a different Noah. But yes.
Could you imagine? Going to sleep with like all my spell points just feels like a waste. I want to go like somewhere and just fire off a bunch of like 5th level spells.
Do it.
No.
Can you make a hole on the wall?
True. And just like
You
make some
wanna make
fireworks
a
with
hole on the
synaptic
wall?
static. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
I
wait.
have
I
nothing
could
to
cast
do.
Dream on Noah.
Actually impossible. I don't dream.
Damn.
Right, so everyone is sleeping.
Yeah, I was just gonna say executive call on my part. I'm not doing anything. Waiting to
All
rest.
right. You all take a long rest. It is now Wednesday. Wednesday morning. Moon phase is still Menfina. You all wake up at whatever hour you wish to wake up at. It has been a very uneventful, like in terms of stress, in terms of effort, night for all of you. So you are all perfectly rested, ready, and capable of handling things however you wish. There are no specific plans in place for you. You just have like sort of a deadline, but that's it. Morning greets you. You can hear the town crier screaming his lungs out in like a nondescript part of town as always, but the day is yours.
Me and Lilia do a breakfast.
Yup.
I hum along to whatever tune Lilia chooses that day to start adding ad libs. Like like in a Shrek 2 when Fiona's like, and then the bird's like,
Do you know that clip of the two news anchors where the dude just keeps talking in and she's like, "You got anything else to say? Like you're just ad libbing? It's gonna be hot, real hot."
Make sure you get your sunscreen, lots of it.
Lots of it.
And that'll be my inspiring leader is breakfast and Lilia ad libs.
All right. You all gain the benefits of all of the sort of
15,
like
right?
downtime buffs that your party has to dish out.
11 plus 2, 13.
13? Okay.
Yeah.
My contribution to the group is that I want to make it everyone's problem again that I can't read. I'm gonna bring the local morning news to someone at the table and just put it on the table. Could you read that
Like
for
a
me?
cat bringing a mouse, dropping it at your feet.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, all of the news, which are like delivered by the town crier, but you can get like a sort of like a transcript of sorts. All the news seems to be orbiting around Mr. Windren's new book, which is about to be released.
Can you tell her to shut the
Other
fuck up about the book?
other city events seem to be basically halted. They've even postponed like a holiday for it.
Which holiday?
Your mom.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. You said it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The the
I literally only got curious because
the
you said
Hearth
the
Song
thing.
Festival.
Okay.
It's a
Is that like
local.
is that a big deal? To
It's a
postpone that?
local sort of. It's a local sort of like fair, done like around the Masons Market, like a sort of like a
Okay.
neighborhood
Not as big a market as
gathering that's
Windows.
done to celebrate. Like it was. It's one of the newer festivities. Well, I say newer, but it's already like 100 years old because it was done to celebrate Hestia being the new like matron, like religious matron of the city.
Gotcha.
After the end of the the tyranny.
Okay.
But yes, that festival was postponed to next week, so it doesn't conflict with the much more important event, which is Mr. Windren's new book being released right here.
Democracy.
All of the interviews and stuff that's been done, like it's all about people raving on Marco Windren's new book. There's like a biopic on the newspaper. One would wonder how the town crier is delivering a biopic around the city, but you know he does his best.
God to play the lead in my biopic.
Yeah, and you know, like reading the Marco Windren's biopic, whomever is reading the newspaper, since Noah obviously can't. You know, it's a bunch of bullshit because you know Marco's story is not the story in the written in the pages.
He grew up poor. He did not grow up poor. A man.
Kind of like that.
A man,
Yeah.
not a man.
He was born at a young age. He was born old.
Wait, so this is the biopic is out now?
Well, I say biopic, but it's like
Blurb,
like
kinda.
a biography. You know,
But it's like effectively out right now.
yeah, it's like a few pages, like retelling his life story. It's not like a full book.
Gotcha. That I can read. Or was that not? Oh, that was not even written by him. Okay, never
No, it
mind.
wasn't written by him.
Okay, fuck.
It's about him, but it's not written by him.
Ah.
I love how
Technically,
this one
technically,
didn't
we
have
don't
any-
know that. It could absolutely be written by him.
Now, okay, hear me out. I can test that. I can easily test that.
You can
Yeah.
tell it was not written by him, though.
Okay,
Now,
I don't
you
need
know,
to test that.
I know he's good enough to be bad at writing about himself as a joke.
Well, I could test that. I could very easily test that.
You don't have to.
You can tell when the curse is about to do something to you, so you can
Okay.
basically tell when something.
You can
was
survive
like
written by
it.
him.
It's
Okay.
fine.
I like glance at it from, but I don't just glance at it. I'm like across the room, and I'm like pretending like I don't care. But then like glance over there. The spell won't know I'm actually looking because I'm like acting like I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm like being
The
nonchalant.
guest doesn't care if you're. He cares if you're tsundere about it.
Exactly. Yeah. So I just try that. Do I start to feel like a little headache, or
It's kind of like I'm looking for like a reaction, like. Well, actually, you know the fucking the black guy from Dexter, like who keeps doing the eyes thing.
I don't know the reference. I'm sorry.
You what? There's no way.
I
You're
never
so
watched Dexter.
chronically online.
I never
seen the
watched
meme.
Dexter. Maybe I've
Seen
seen the meme.
Here, I sent the yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I have seen
Like,
that.
Whenever you're about to glance at like a piece of text, you get a just a very faint migraine that feels like that man is staring at you.
Why does he look like that always?
Because he knows that Dexter is up to some bullshit, but he can't prove it. Like
That's so
out
good.
of everyone, because Dexter, he
Yeah.
is objectively a criminal, but nobody fucking suspects him. Because everyone thinks he's just like
Except this guy.
a really
He
good
just
dude.
knows.
Yeah, except this guy, but he has no proof. It's just gut feeling.
It's
That's
his
so good.
vibes. He's like,
That's
he
so good.
feels like a murder to me. I
And
just
it
know
ends
it.
up feeling like he's crazy, but it's fucking right, like he's the only guy who's actually right.
That's so
Yeah.
good.
Everyone's just like, you're crazy, man. And he's just like, I'm telling you.
I can't prove it.
You'll all see. But yeah, okay. Then in that case, I can ascertain that this was not written by Marco. Oh,
Yes.
what the?
No,
That sounds like a piano.
well, he's not a complete narcissist.
But yeah.
Well,
Oh, I guess you would
But
you would
I-
also see that it does mention a few times that you can pre-order and get your book signed at the public library where Mr. Windrun is holding daily signings.
can you believe
He's desecrating your
infiltrating-
library.
I was just about to say, can you believe he's infiltrating my home turf for that?
Well, yeah. I gotta be really honest with you. There's not really a thing you could say, or is like, can you believe? And I would be like, I can't believe. No.
He
I
is
can
extremely
believe.
narcissistic after all.
Yeah, no, I
Also-
could believe it.
You just read it to me, but he really moved an entire holiday just for his book release.
Mm.
Do you think if we get to him before all of this happens, their festival can still take place?
Something tells me there'll be more important things to worry about than a festival. If
Maybe a festival might bring a little bit of normalcy back to everyone. Just let them enjoy something average, normal, such as the I forgot the name of the festival, but you know the one.
that'll be a question for the lady commander, I suppose.
What was it called again? I know you just made it up, but
Hearth's Flame Festival.
No, it wasn't Hearth Flame. It was Hearth something else.
Our song.
Hearth Song.
Hearth Song.
Hearth Song
Yes.
Festival. I took my notes.
It's not in my notes for sure.
I was gonna say, I was just like, you could have.
Oh
It could have
god,
been
that's
anything. We could have changed the
so
name
good.
fully.
That's so good.
Hearthstone.
Yeah, the Hearthstone
Yes,
Festival.
that's
The
good.
Hearthstone Festival is actually kind of funny.
I
Everyone
like
plays a shitty card game.
that.
Is it still bad?
It's not that bad, but it's very unbalanced right now, and I don't think it's very fun.
Uh-huh.
It'd be
Go
better
play
if it
Magic the
had
Gathering.
Ezreal in it.
Every new card game starts out really cool, and then they start adding new decks, and then it's fucked.
Yep.
It's called Making Things is Hard.
Just don't add new stuff.
Then people get bored and upset.
And you don't get more money.
All
Just
right.
make RPGs.
What is the move for today?
Well, we have to meet up with Lucina and figure out what we're doing with the church. How many of his darlings are there? And we have to figure out what we're doing with the... Not the Pope. The Father. Or the Father. Definitely not Pope.
Whose piano is that?
I know, right?
The Pope's.
The Pope's.
The Pope piano. Whenever someone talks about the Pope, that piano just
Bum,
happens.
bum.
It would be really funny if someone every single time we talked about it just dun dun.
Best thing is the chords we're giving like the start of when someone's about to sing us sing a song in a
Yeah.
musical.
Yeah.
You know, I would love but also hate, like, because I know it'd get old quickly, is if every single time we brought up a character, like a noise would play.
Laura Bailey. Da-la-la.
It's like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge, whenever Duke Devlin is talking, Saxaback is playing in the background.
Dun, dun, dun. You know what my favorite use of Sexy Back is?
Hmm.
That scene where Padme is trying to talk down Anakin, and every time it cuts to Obi-Wan, it's
Yeah.
just playing Sexy Back.
Obi-Wan just plays Saxaback in the background.
You
Right,
did this to me. Dun, 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 dun.
What is the move here?
We have to meet with Lucina. We have to figure out what we're trying to do. If there
Oh.
is a... That's the bot.
That was just the button.
If
I'm
there
trying to
is...
figure out why the music's not working.
Yeah, if there's another way to get into the church, if there's a... Because we know there is a secret area. I just don't know if we know how to get into said secret area.
So you head to the sort of like the guard barracks, which is where you would usually find Lucina. And she is outside giving some orders to some of the guards. It's still like it's like a reasonable time of morning, not like super early. But you get there, and Lucina is talking to Sister Catherine, who seems to already be there as well. And as they see you approach, they both stop talking and come to address you. And Lucina is first and foremost goes, "Good morning. Have you handled the issue with the demon child?"
Yes. She's been sent back to her home.
She looks at you for a moment, goes, "Very good. Now we can continue working on more pressing matters. Nothing of note happened yesterday, so I managed to focus a bit more on the actual patrols, but the city doesn't seem to be facing any overt issues. If anything, even crime seems to have stopped in anticipation for Mr. Windronen's book."
I think it may be more of a compelling pacify.
Indeed, we have reason to believe that the more popular he is, the more powerful he gets.
She kind of like raised an eyebrow. "I don't see how that is logical."
Can I ask something? don't remember if I've asked this before in this campaign, but it's just this like fantasy power ranking system idea that is correct in some games and is not in others. Is there an understanding that Noah might have, or we as a people might have, about whether that statement is accurate in this world? Because in my setting, it would make sense, and I know you and we've talked about that.
What do you mean fantasy power ranking?
Like more people believe in you, you're stronger, type shit. Like, is that a thing in your setting? Like my gods, some of them do work like that. You know, like if nobody believes in you anymore, you're kind of like weaker. A lot
You
of
can make a
people believe in you,
religion
you have
check
more powers. Okay.
if you wish.
Yes,
Can I also make
do.
one?
Hmm?
Can I also make one? We might have got it at this point.
You can.
Gods, actually. Weird.
Holy, bro.
Well, literally holy.
Where,
Was I
where's
allowed
my?
to make one?
Do I have an inspo?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Fuck.
You have an inspiration from Lilia if you want to spend it on that.
No,
Yes,
the roll two.
No.
You'll do it.
But God, I'm just annoyed.
Also, how many temp
Plus-
HP did we get from Aluna's thing?
13.
13.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm just I'm gonna swallow my ego here. I'll roll better later.
Okay.
Famous
For
last words, bro.
For Noah, it's not a topic. Religion is not a topic that you have. Like you're proficient, right?
Yeah.
But even being proficient, like it's not a topic you usually devote yourself to thinking about much, right?
Mhm.
You have like an academic instruction on it, but it's not like you've been like fervent about going to churches and speaking to the priests and figuring out like the great mysteries of the divine.
Mhm.
So while you have some like a good amount of like academic knowledge on the different religions and the different gods that inhabit them, you can't draw any particular conclusions as to whether being more popular makes a god more powerful or something like that, or if it makes creatures more powerful in general. As for Luna, with a bit of a better check there,
It's literally all she does.
yeah, you also have like an academic study of gods, but due to certain particularities of the specific group that you ally yourself with, it is relevant for them to understand what might make the most powerful gods more powerful. And there does seem to be a certain correlation between how popular they are and how powerful they are. It's kind of weird, like, and difficult to really say that with certainty because maybe they are just more popular because they are more powerful. A lot of theologists argue that it's not that they are powerful because they are popular. They get more popular because people obviously realize that they can do more things, which makes people pray to them. Because people would like to have their prayers answered, and a more powerful God would be more likely to answer those prayers. Some of the other, higher ranked individuals in the order might have devoted themselves further to that kind of study and could perhaps give you more educated answers. But at the very least, what you can say is that yes, there is a correlation between both things, even if nobody has quite figured out the exact nature of it, or whether there is causation involved. What way the causation goes. But even like putting that aside, that's only talking about gods, like divine beings. There is no, as far as you know, notion of other beings like fairies or vampires becoming more powerful the more people like know about them. And
Devils, though.
yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. Although, since you have just interacted with the demon, like I will say it's fair that the thought crosses your mind that it is, in a way, sort of like how demons work. because it's how much people fear them, sure, but that also means it's how popular they are, or how popular like the fear of them is, in a way.
Infamous might be the word, actually.
Yeah. So it's not like the personal fiend is popular in itself, but the concept that they represent is infamous as a fear, which makes them stronger. Indirect, but there is like a little bit of an analogy there. But that is as much as you can glean from it. You don't know anything for certain, but there are like some logical threads to be followed.
I kind of hums to herself. Well, there are a bit of correlations between amount of worshippers, belief, and power. Demons are a good example of strong fears empowering them to higher degrees. I can't say for certain, but, well, even if we were to use this sort of a smaller scale, I definitely feel stronger when I have people that believe in me versus if I were just by myself. Kind of ruffles Rala's head.
Ayla said that it's important that we figure out how he's doing that because it's not something he should be able to do.
Sister Catherine, who has been a bit quiet, sort of pipes in. Well, but prayer is different from being popular, you know? Prayer is a conscious act of devotion. It's very intentional. It's not the same as just knowing about a guy or reading gossip about him.
Indeed, but if he's somehow baked something into this book that lets him steal power from their attention on his works or on his life, he's had years to plan this.
You can
Well,
never
but
keep a closed mind. You do live in a world of magic. While prayer is a focused, directed energy, attention is still an energy. Be it more abstract and sort of kind of waves in the air, in the ether. Anything could be harnessed if you know what you're doing.
Lakina seems to stop and ponder for a second. Sister Catherine, in the meanwhile, keeps talking. Well, I suppose.
There's a
But
certain power having all eyes on you.
maybe. But if he needs people to read the book for it to work, then it's not really going to work tomorrow, right? Because the book will just have released. Nobody will have read it, like, top to bottom yet. Doesn't that mean the plan would still need some days to finish?
But
So
maybe
people have
he
time to
just
actually read the
needs
book.
people to have the book. Do we have copies of Windrun's? Where are they being printed or are they being pressed? Who has them?
Well, she kind of like eyes Lucina. Do you, Lucina, are you, Lucina, who was, she seemed like lost in thought for a moment there. She kind of like snaps back to the conversation. Oh, the printing of the books. I believe they have a facility for that. I'm not entirely sure how the whole process works, but I could look into it. If you give me a few hours, I should have time to know exactly how it's going to work. Not to mention that the book will be released here and in several other cities at the same time, so
We should check if they're marked with anything inauspicious.
it
Is that
would
word
take a
right?
very long time to produce that many magical items if every single book is magical. Or at the very least, the presses would need to be magical in themselves, which is something we can more easily verify.
Only worry that
Vampire.
he's had a long time to plan this.
He's had items imported from the Muspel Garden. And he was putting some up around the town, but that may have just been a red herring to distract us. If his true intention was to create either a magical printing press or inks or papers, we should investigate every possibility as quickly as possible. We also need to, as quickly as possible, apprehend Father Julius, who has been helping him this whole time and likely knows about the plan.
I hadn't thought about the ink. Can investigate that as well. Or the paper. And about the matter with the church, Lucina kind of gives Sister Catherine a bit of a look. And Catherine looks a little uncomfortable, like she doesn't make like eye contact with you for long periods of time, but she says, regarding that, I have a request. I would like to go with you to the temple when you decide to go after the father.
I expected you would.
And you won't be waiting long.
Well, I wasn't going to, but I had a dream last night, and I think I should go.
What is the goddess's name of the temple? Hestia?
Yes,
Hestia.
Hestia.
Hestia spin.
Message from Hestia?
I believe so. It was vague, but I think it meant I should go with you.
Well, that makes the second cleric we've met having messages from the gods.
Well, it's not unheard of, but she seems to be a bit conflicted. Not conflicted, but she seems to not know what to make of it just yet. But anyway, if you want, I can accompany you starting right now, or I can just wait for you at the temple when you decide to do things there.
I think if Lucina's going to look into the books, we can double back with her and check after the fact. I think we need to get focused on the rest of his darlings that happen to be at the church, apparently. There's a whole portion of the church that we haven't seen yet, it seems.
We'd like to investigate during the day. as they should be weaker.
Mm.
Or perhaps resting.
Okay. Well, whatever I can help with, just let me know then. Lucina kind of goes, well, since that is settled, I will go see about the printing press, locate the location,
Yes, locate the location.
retrieve the location where it is. Located. Where it functions,
Okay,
where it is,
ascertain
where it
the-
operates,
Yeah.
and speak to the one responsible. You all carry your investigations as you wish. If you need any assistance, feel free to call on me. But as we have been doing for the rest of investigations, since Catherine is going with you, I will be standing watch over the city. And
All
Lucina
right.
just kind of like trounces off.
Never one to mince words.
Honestly, kind of used to it by now. I'd be more scared if she didn't.
Yeah.
So what's the
Alright.
plan?
So
I really liked that thought that Luna had about the books having an effect on people, potentially.
yeah, I'm worried this is gonna be like a whole.
Or like, I shouldn't say I liked it. Like, it obviously not good, but I appreciated the. How do I say this? I thought it was a good thing to think about.
I'm
I
just
think it
worried
would
it's
be
gonna
probably
be
a
like.
thought worth pursuing a little further, just to see if we can figure something out. Is there like a big printing location here somewhere?
That is what Lucina just went off to investigate.
But like,
Is it printing?
no, like I live in a library. Nope, that's not true.
You are the library.
Sorry, I just fully lied. I I
Me when
like
I lie.
spent time in a library. Have I ever heard about where these books come from? Besides
Okay.
from people that leave it there, and obviously those people must have gotten them from somewhere, right?
You can roll a history check.
If I don't roll well here, fuck everyone, I am using the inspo.
No, you're gonna do it.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't have to. Oh
Didn't
god,
need
he
to.
nutted.
Yeah, I fucking threatened the game, but it just worked.
right. You have at one occasion taken like a very keen, very momentary but very intense interest in printing processes and how they manage to, get books to everywhere in such expeditious times. You know that the normal method is to just have people copy shit by hand. Takes a massive amount of work, but it is the way after all. It's the way that you got to do it. However, apparently in some places of the world, they have this little thing called a printing press. Uh, one such place is Mospel Garden. They have printing presses in Mospel Garden, and in Great Helm, only 2 people have purchased printing presses from Mospel Garden. They are very expensive, expensive machines. So you can narrow it down to these 2 sort of like editors who have built this bulky ass machines. and they work in a sort of like a system. You are aware of that as well. If like they are magical printing presses, right? They are not like mechanical ones, like the ones in the real world. So you can put like a book in them, and they will like scan the book magically. And with similar magic, they still need ink and paper and stuff like that, but they will sort of like magically produce the copies of the book. And not only that, but they have this sort of like these models in specific, they can be tethered to other presses in other parts of the world. So once you scan a book in one of them, it is possible for you to send all of the contents on the books to the other presses, and then have those places print the books.
Oh wow.
So accessing that knowledge, you realize that that is probably how the book is going to be sent to so many like released in so many places at once if the book is not even out here yet, because there are printing presses in Muspelgarden. There are presumably some in Ringcrest, since it is a very large city. There's probably at least one in Apollonius as well. It's like a larger city, doesn't tend to meddle with technology that much, but they should have at least that. And maybe in a couple other cities in Grimvar, and perhaps even beyond. You're not really sure if the presses can communicate even through the Ether Veil, but who knows?
Could you put us on the big map, like the regional map here?
Yes.
Because you said a couple location names, and I must admit I stumbled in my notes.
Do you stop the presses?
Okay, so the press machine
okay.
is from Muspelgarden. Ring
Okay.
Press is over here. It's the largest city in the region, and
Okay.
Apollonius is up there on the north. It is where
Okay.
Xander is from.
Okay.
So
So
since
do
we're on the
we
map,
have?
you should
Yeah.
you would hazard a guess that there's probably like one or two, or maybe three or four print presses in Port Hope, and there may be one in Warm Rest, perhaps, just because they're like a pretty cozy town.
Okay. Do we have Wi-Fi here in Great Helm?
No,
No. Okay.
the printing presses are a specific kind of machine that have kind of Wi-Fi, but there's no Wi-Fi like in general.
Okay. It's Bluetooth.
Yeah, let's say it is Bluetooth.
It takes blue dragon teeth to make them. That's why it's Bluetooth.
That's true. Wait, I wasn't done copying names. Hang on,
Oh.
go back.
Okay.
Now we have to go to this church. Like
I
just
sent
this-
y'all this
Where?
map
When?
a
But I'd
long
have to
time
Not,
find
ago.
not
that
where. When?
It's yeah, and I know where that's saved on my computer, certainly.
Is it in one and all?
I
Do we
actually
have
might
it
have it.
pinned
But
somewhere?
Download
Might
it.
This
be,
channel doesn't have any pins. This one also doesn't have any pins. No! Okay, if you put it up, are you able to? You
I
have
think maybe I sent it on
pinning.
the offer one, but whatever.
Do you have pinning powers? Yeah, no.
planes,
Why is there fucking
deities, moons,
the fucking loop bottle? Unreal.
house rules, spell
The-
overhauls, lineages. What is this for?
Oh my god, the fucking please be patient. I have autism hat on Noah. I hate you guys. That's crazy work.
Did you see what I said right after Doug? I had like said you had a very quick but intense blah blah blah. He had the way he said it. I was just like, that is the nicest way to say it. You had an
Oh yeah,
autistic
yeah, I saw
fixation.
it.
He
Yeah.
did it so seamlessly, and I was just like, that was very well done of you. But also, I know
Okay.
coded language when I see it. I'm black.
Oh my lord.
Can I take us out of the tower now? Out of the map now?
Yes.
Okay.
You can take us
Now
out.
I have one
dinner.
quick question also,
Could've
because
taken a
just of
screenshot.
the way you kind of described, there were 3 locations towards the northwest and like southwest that had these printing machines that I knew about, and one in the southeast.
Well, it's
Just
more like
out of yeah.
you know they come from Muspelgarden, so there are some there.
Right.
You are 99% certain there are
Oh, those
some
are
in
assumptions.
Grimvar.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then the others are just full-on assumptions. Like,
Okay.
they're big cities. They probably have purchased one or two, since Great Helm has one or two as well.
Okay. And to my eye, like my mental eye, if I imagined the map and the locations I'm thinking of, if I were to draw lines between them, such as in this pinned message that I'm now seeing again. Hang on, I'm just quoting it. This. I do not see anything that might indicate some sort of like arcane connection between anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Are
the
you trying to
lines
like
in
sort
my
of like
head. In my head, I see a fucking claw. Don't ask me how. I see it.
see if they form like a letter or a
Yeah,
mark or a symbol
something,
or something like that?
something. Yeah.
Okay, roll an intelligence check.
Okay. I honestly enjoy nothing more than when Noah has these like outrageous assumptions. And then I'm smart enough to just roll for it and be like, you know what? Never mind. Unless.
Or 14. If they're like on the two locations that you're pretty sure are printing presses, like they would make like a triangle with Great Helm, right?
Right.
If there is one in Apollonius, which is the next place that you're pretty sure could have
Mm-hmm.
a press, that would make a sort of like a still kind of like a triangle
Mm-hmm.
shape, just like a little bit.
That's a quadrilateral, actually.
Yeah. If there is one in Port Hope as well, then it already like it's still a triangle, but this time Great Helm is right in the middle of the triangle. It's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like a diagram, and Great Helm would be like in the central area
Yeah.
alongside the Wolfwood. What that could mean, you're not entirely sure, but there is a possibility that that's a pattern of some sort.
Okay. I'm going to keep that in mind. And I'm just going to glance in Gigi's direction and just think to myself, I just know these two things are somehow connected.
GG or the press or which?
Yes. Gigi and the presses. Something, somehow. I see a claw in my head. I know how you're connecting the dots here, DM, but I'm seeing. Do you mind if I draw on this 1 second?
Sure.
Like in a corner, top right? I see. Oh shit, this is not the drawing tool.
Yeah.
Freehand? Freehand. I see us here, and then I see one connection there, and then I saw 3 this way. That looks like a claw. And then if you add more, maybe there's like a dragon claw. I don't fucking know.
A dragon.
It does look like a claw in that case.
Right?
Yes.
I see it. Anyway, I don't know how to
It also looks like a rune.
Yeah, like it could be a lot of things, and I know you, so I don't know. Maybe there is something. I don't know. I know you. I'm doing the Dexter meme guy now. I'm watching you, motherfucker.
Yep. It's a valid theory, but with that, with a 14, that's basically all you can.
Yeah.
You can get.
That's good.
I think there is a part of me that if the way he gets more popular is people either reading the book or just sort of like I don't know, like if people enjoying the book, like increasing his opinion of him. I just wonder if this like I wonder if there's a way to decrease the opinion of him very quickly, and there probably is, but I don't want to do it because it's a lot.
Mm.
Lukina comes out with her own biopic.
How fast do you think this woman writes?
Yes.
This is true. We would have had to start this months ago. Need God to play the lead in my biopic. All right, so I'm just getting the Johanna vibes of like sending her to the printing press alone. Except he wouldn't do anything to her aside from. I always get these sinking feelings. But we have to do the
Never mind.
church.
God, I'm so stuck on that Luna thought about the fucking books. God damn. Go on without me, guys. I'm stuck thinking back here.
You're stink thucking. What?
What
No,
the
I got
fuck
the
are you saying, dude?
hyper focus debuff.
No, legit.
We do need to deal with the church. Does anyone remember if we've ever found a way to? Because there was something underneath the church, right? Like I felt something, but I couldn't remember. I think I couldn't like
Got
focus.
spooky vibes.
Myzel also found like a secret, like a hidden part of the church library.
That's a
That
good
he
library.
has
point.
mentioned to no one yet.
Yes.
You haven't mentioned that yet.
Nope.
What's wrong with people?
He went there where you all were sleeping, like snooped on a couple of books, and then went back before you guys woke up. I think.
Yep.
All right, then. If there's silence, it's because of you. Because I can't.
Well, in fairness, that section didn't go any further. It was just the secret collection of books.
As far as you knew,
Yeah.
you were there for how long? 5 minutes?
Like 3 hours.
Yeah, but you were reading.
True.
Well, we're going to the
So
church. I
what's
assume.
the plan?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
sure.
now's as good a time as any to start this investigation.
Right? Are you all in agreement to go to the temple right now?
Yeah.
Okay. You head to the Temple of Hestia. Just bring us to the map, just so we're sort of like geographically located. So you head to the Temple of Hestia here. Sister Catherine goes with you. She still looks a little bit uneasy about the whole thing, but doesn't complain. Once you get there, it's the same scenery you've seen. It's a very solidly built structure. It has sort of like these draconic motifs at certain places. The doors are always open, and inside there are several little niches, like large hearths built into this temple, constantly burning with these comfortable looking like stone and wooden benches where some of the sick, the poor, and the downtrodden gather around for some comfort, for some warmth in the colder days. And currently, since it's daytime, not many people are huddled around these fires, though some certainly are. And some of the acolytes are going about their morning routines. A pair of them greet Sister Catherine as she goes by. She seems to be like pretty well respected here. And she turns toward you and goes, "Well, the father hasn't been seen in a few days. Is there anything where in particular you would like to look? I've inspected most of the place myself."
Well,
Luna sensed something deeply wrong underneath. I presume there are catacombs or other deep layers to this temple.
She like tilts her head. No catacombs. We deal with all of the dead at the graveyard. I suppose the underground portion we would have would be the temple study. But other than that, there aren't underground chambers that I am aware of.
Let's come over it with a. Sorry, I had to stop my cat from doing something. Well, let us come over it with our eyes then. Maybe we can find something that you haven't seen yet. Then I will activate see invisibility.
Right? You
Wait. Oh my god, wait. I could activate True Sight and then I would see hidden doors.
Oh shit! I was thinking it the entire time, but was waiting for you to catch up. Thanks.
Any hidden doors?
God, I was like, is he gonna mention the hidden place? No. All right, I guess I'll just spin
Kill
a spell
myself.
slot.
He's still not mentioning the hidden place.
There's a hidden place?
No, there
He's
isn't.
nuts.
for
Whoa.
now though, you don't. As you turn on your true sight, you don't see anything.
Well, we might as well begin
Actually,
on this. Oh, yeah.
Roll d20.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, where's the button? It's moved. There it is.
Trapdoor.
Ooh.
Okay, you don't see anything.
What?
I love how it cut out.
That was a pretty
The-
constant cut scream. You really said what?
Audio time.
Truly peaked my mic.
First time in 19 means
Yeah,
nothing.
you turn on your true sight, and you can, well, just the same as always. You see the usual familiar sights around your teammates here, but nothing about the temple's denizens here change in any way. Although you do, when you look at Sister Catherine, it's like there's a slight, like there's just a little bit more contrast to her. Kind of like someone dialed the brightness just like one nudge to the left
Fuck is
or
up
to
with
the right, I
that?
guess. But that's it. Nothing else.
Hashtag what that mean?
Yeah. Can I detect magic as well and try and figure out, like, is there something different with her?
Okay, true seeing is not concentration, right? It just stays.
Correct. It just stays.
Everything
There
stays.
is a faint aura of divine ether around her.
It's just that
And
holy.
that wasn't there before, because I've cast this around her before.
No, it wasn't around there. The most you would have seen would be like around her slightly oversized dragon pendant that she has on her neck. But no, she didn't have this sort of like faint shroud about her.
Can I interpret this to potentially be a blessing from Hestia?
Oh.
You can interpret that, yes.
Interesting.
I like those kind of statements because you can do whatever you want, bro.
Yeah, true.
Can I
Does it
think of
seem-
that as
does it-
this? Like with breath.
It doesn't
Does it
mean
seem
shit.
likely that's what that is?
Yeah.
Using Myzel's like medium-sized brain.
Well, considering she is a priestess of Hastia and she claims to have had like a prophetic dream last night, it seems fair to assume so.
That's kind of along the lines of what I was thinking. Kind of like quirks an eyebrow briefly for like just a half a second and then moves on. Well, we might as well start in the deepest part of the temple that you're aware of and see what we find from there.
Okay, so do you go to the temple's library?
I'm going wherever she's leading us.
Yeah, well, she would be like, well, most of the places are just on ground floor, so Well, if you like, we can just go through. We can do a full
Oh, he
sweep of the
doesn't
temple
trust her. Okay, I see what it is now.
grounds.
Trust her? What do you mean? He's broken in to her thing and read illegal books. He's not going to reveal that to her.
She's
That was
very good.
a lot of emotion.
Yeah, and she's very good friends with the sheriff, so like that's fair.
There was a lot of emotion for trust.
She takes you to the sort of like the back areas where the acolytes prepare like services and rituals and stuff like that. It's just like this little room at the very back of the temple. Your true seeing doesn't reveal any hidden doors or trapdoors in that area. It seems like a very self-contained space. She then takes you to up some stairs and to the living quarters of the acolytes, and also like a sort of like a nursing area where they can tend for babies, but also to like sick beds and stuff like that when they for folks who really don't have anything they can do. Again, no trapdoors, no secret hidden things or anything like that. Next, she takes you to the reading rooms. Like there's this living space, kind of like for tea and snacks and everything else, and then the small like space with wooden shelves that you had seen prior. And in this case, you do see the same shelf that you discover the like secret entrance to. Now, even though you already know about it, with your true seeing, you can see like this sort of faint outline behind the bookshelf. Do you stop to do anything about it, or do you just let her
Is she leading us
continue her
on
tour?
somewhere else?
Yeah, she kind of like goes in each of those places. She kind of like stops and looks at you to see if you want to stop to investigate further in that area, or if whatever you're seeing there, like if you're satisfied with it. She still has like a
Gotcha.
couple of places to show you after this, if you would like.
He'll just kind of mention, well, there's a secret door right there. We can investigate that now, or if you have other ideas, we can continue on and see those first.
Make a deception check, fairy boy.
All
It's like,
right.
wouldn't you like to know, fairy boy? Wouldn't you
He's
wouldn't you
not-
like
the
him
thing
not
is,
to
like,
know?
he's not actually lying. He's just saying, hey, it's over there.
I know, but there is definitely like a sort of like faint. It's not faint surprise exactly, but you are concealing things from her. At the very least, you are concealing that you already knew about it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
You ever try to act natural when you know you have a surprise party?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, everyone! Oh my god! Thank you.
Surprise party is a crime.
Who could have seen that coming?
Thankfully, your abilities of deception managed to fool this very pure-hearted, kind priestess who has never done anything to you, and she believes
This is why I don't fuck with myself.
your bald-faced lie.
Can I actually? I want to roll an insight on her to determine, is her surprise there that she didn't know about it, or that she didn't think I would find it immediately?
You can roll an insight check as well.
The problem about being a liar is you think everyone else is a liar.
It's just you.
Sure is.
Get
Someone
his
is
ass.
projecting.
Get his ass, bro.
No,
Well-
I'm just curious now.
Well, as you say that, at any point, like towards the shelf, Sister Catherine like widens her eyes and looks at you and says, "Oh, a hidden door there? How? Where is it behind this shelf?" And it seems to you
Sounds
like
like
she
it really
is,
was hidden.
Yeah, it seems genuine to you. It seems like she's a bit like stumbling over her words because she's just shocked to learn that there was something like that here.
Yeah, Mazel and his magic eyes tend to find things.
Should we move this shelf out of the way?
It's the book itself that's glowing, right? The book that like activates the spot.
Yeah, you know that you have to like pull
Yeah.
a specific book, and then the door, the shelf opens.
Well, let's see here, and my Zell will pull on the book.
Yep. As you pull on the book, the shelf begins to like. There's like this rumbling sound, like, drags to the side, and there's this small set of stairs that go down deeper underground and lead to what you know, even before going in, is a fairly small, intimate feeling study. Seems to be appropriate for no more than 2 people at once, with a very choice selection of prohibited books, which are not explicitly prohibited, but perhaps acquired
Somewhat
and taken
taboo.
here so nobody else reads them. And Sister Catherine kind of like observes it and looks nervously at the rest of you. Do you think Father Julius is down there?
Does anyone have locate person?
I'll
The
take
urge
that as
I
a
have to say yes every time you ask if somebody has a spell is so strong.
You should just full. You should just
do
full
it
cough.
full body.
You should just
Oh, yeah.
full cough. Yeah.
You can just try to cast things and ask for a roll.
I'll
You know,
try.
every-
Can I locate creature by smell? Does it smell like anyone's down there right now?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
actually
you
really.
can roll a perception check.
I
It's
do
fair.
I
not
was like,
have
wait a minute.
the-
Actually, I can do something. I don't have to use magic. I can use my body. Use my body.
Yeah, I don't have the Amber Alert spell, so you go for it.
A 21.
With a 21, you do smell as you are going down this thing. You know, your party thankfully is not. Nobody is particularly like strong scented. So as you head down, you manage to pick out like a bit of a scent, and it does remind you, the more canine parts of your brain, of how Father Julius smelled on the like couple of occasions you came close to him. It feels like he has been here, but the smell is already quite faded and might, it's not very pungent right now. Might have been a couple of days already.
I do think this is his space, but I think it's empty down there. It doesn't smell like anyone's been here in a little bit. Can I smell that my Zell's been here before?
Well, my Zell is currently leading down with some dancing lights, so I don't know. Maybe.
On a 21, I don't think you would have been able to pick up the faint lingering
The
Mazelness
remnants
of
of
I
the
just
air.
would have
Mazel.
been thinking my calls about like, why do I smell more of you, Mazel?
He's like, the whole hallway smells like cum.
With
Animal
that-
magnetism.
With that enlightened sentence in mind, do you all head down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the worst.
Listen,
Okay.
if you know, you know.
You get down to that intimate study, and Noah, I think it would be particularly enticing to you because this is like a secret library.
I can't read, cunt. Like,
Yes,
what do
I
you
know
want
you
me to
can't.
do?
I'm just dangling it in front of you because it's my job.
Fuck you, bitch.
Uh,
I'm gonna keep saying sentences like the one about cum in the hallway. Like,
well, you get there,
and that's a
it's-
threat.
It
You
seems
finish your
like
destruction.
Sister Catherine is just looking to the sides and sort of like, I had no idea we had somewhere like this. Oh, I've seen this book before, like she says at a couple of books. Like, I always wonder where it went. But most importantly, Maisel, as you head into this room, you with your true seeing, like looking at all of this room, and since nothing in the room seems to be shapeshifted or something like that, it basically just looks like the room used to do, but kind of like in 4K, even if you don't have any if you have like perfect vision, like true seeing just makes it perfecter somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at like the far side of it, and you can sense something shimmering like beneath the bricks.
Ooh, I can see something that I didn't see before.
Correct.
Wow.
Crazy how when you're not
You
reading.
It seems that he's been gathering up secret knowledge down here, or hoarding it to himself. But it seems if we continue in this line of investigation, there's an area of curiosity on that wall over there.
It's on
Can
the
I
floor.
tell? Is it? Oh,
It's kind of
oh,
like
in
a
the
rectangle.
floor.
It's kind of like
Oh,
trapdoor shaped,
oh,
I love it.
on the
but
floor
beneath
over
bricks.
there. Mm-hmm. It's like bricked under. It's bricked
It's
up.
bricked up.
Wow. Yep.
It's
all
like
of us.
someone.
That's the best
Yeah,
shit ever.
it's like someone made like the door and then built the floor like over it.
Mm-hmm. Though it's currently covered with brick, unless can I go over there and start investigating and see is there like seam around the bricks that comes up when this door opens?
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. I think that's supposed to be no. I don't know. It's not. That one's not an advantage, but I can add some charges from my eyes in there. Let's make it a
Where?
28.
Okay.
What do you think it's a 25 and a 28 is?
I don't know.
You inspect very carefully these bricks, and now that you're observing them closer, you can actually see like with your magical eyes that are, they have like 5 billion different sight buffs. You can see like in the very like narrow gaps between the bricks, there is what you see, what seems to be a metal sort of like trap door contraption bolted into the ground below. But looking at the bricks, you can't see any kind of mechanism to open them, like no kind of loose brick or some sort of thing you can push. Like there doesn't seem to be any mechanism for opening it right now.
What the hell?
Someone just kill
That
a
was
fly.
me killing a mosquito. Yes.
That's so
No.
fucking funny, dude. Oh god.
There's a trap door under here that leads further down, but it's covered in these bricks, and I presume that means there's another way in somewhere else. We could break through the bricks and enter, but that would likely give away our intent if we wished to catch them by surprise. Is there anything magical around that?
Around
Is
what?
it like around this door area? Like, is there an illusion, or like I would be able to see through the illusion, but is there like a like magical trigger that would like open it or anything like that? Because I do still have detect magic going as well.
You. Let me just check one thing about the dark magic. 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch of metal, or 10 sheet of lead. Nope, you don't see anything.
Ah, fucking hell! He's lead lined his bitch.
We got the lead line,
The
blue.
door, I did
dragon
say the
tooth.
door was made of metal, though.
Yeah. An
And
inch.
this,
It could be
does
an inch of
explain why I
metal.
could smell inside it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I don't sense any magic, but I can actually see metal, right?
Yeah, you can see, like, to
Mhm.
the naked eye, it's impossible to see, but you can.
Yeah. But there's metal and stone here that could be blocking my ability to sense anything magical. What do y'all think? Continue to try and investigate through here, or see if there's another way in?
Could you give me one moment to think really quickly? And I close my eyes while I think about what my eyes can do for just a moment. I'm reading.
Yep. While Noah's thinking, can I take a quick sweep of the library, look around, and see if any of the books have changed since my Zell was last year?
You can roll an investigation check.
I'll help him.
Yeah, I know what I'll do also once they've done that.
How he's looking for differences since the last time he was here.
Oh, I thought he was just. I mean, if he's.
Oh, that's why it didn't roll at advantage. Why did that roll? Oh, I accidentally clicked intimidation instead of investigation.
Well, just take that 16 anyway.
No. That's an actual investigation check. The intimidation was just like that. That was for looking around the trap door. So that
No, I know.
technically should have been a 30.
I'm talking about the 16 total, the one you just rolled.
Yeah. I was wondering why that wasn't an advantage though. So actually, wait, hang on. Let me fish up on that one.
But why would you...
No. I was seeing if I could find anything else about the door since that's actually a 30 right now.
Okay, so you scan the room to find if anything has changed places since the last time you were here.
Mhm.
And no. As far as the books go, nothing seems to be the case.
Well, I'm going to look at that wall that is blocking my Zell's sight. And I'm going to do something very difficult with my eyes, which I'm still wearing the sunnies, so I'm really just going to like hold the side of the sunnies a little bit. And I'll tilt it down just a little, like that a little bit that makes it enough for me to look over the glasses.
Yep.
That much. And I'm going to use the alchemist's eye here. I'm assuming this could be a construct of some sort, a non-living substance or construct or something built, and I just want to see what it's made out of.
Okay, well, you glance at the floor, and the floor is made of stone. So the stone has a certain composition of carbon, basalt, whatever normal rock is made of, that's what you get from it. And if you squint really hard, you still can't visually get a glance at the metal door the same way that my Zell did. But you can sort of glean that there is metal there. There is a door. There is a pretty thick door made of steel. And analyzing it, it seems to have been. It's not like the door itself has been enchanted, but it has some sort of magic to it that you're not entirely sure. Make an Arcana check.
Interesting.
DC
So
25.
got it. So in a way, it's blocking sight, but there's also a spell on it. So it seems. No. You know what? Guys, this is too much. This is
is
absolutely
a
too much.
humiliation.
Yeah, this is simply too much. I'm
Are you
using
spending your
my.
inspiration?
Yeah, absolutely. No, fuck everybody.
I mean, rage spending it. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
that was so close to a 1.
Hey, don't talk to me. Let's come on. That was too much.
You use your academic expertise. Thankfully, you're very relaxed since this morning, so your mind sort of doesn't really get stuck on difficult things. You find this good angle so that your eyes can properly lock in on that door, and you can continue to scan its composition. The composition, like the physical composition of it in itself, is just that of a door. And your eyes can also use identify on things they are scanning.
Yeah.
That would not yield results per se, but you sort of begin to delve more into the properties of this door, almost like you're drawing an X-ray of it in your head, and you find that on the other side of it, there seems to be an indentation, some sort of thing engraved on it, which is not ornamental because this seems to be a very, very simple door.
That's on the other side of the door.
Yes. And recalling extensive like arcane knowledge that is in your head from studies conducted in this city and studies who knows when they happened, you come to the conclusion that this door has a rune on it, a magical rune that responds to something. So this rune can be activated and will trigger a magical effect on this door when the appropriate trigger is given.
Okay.
Buddy, Mike, maybe?
So the effect, I'm assuming, would be that if someone who's not supposed to be in there opens it, they are allowed to walk out with whatever they want, right?
Well, you're not. I don't think you would be
I'm fully
capable
kidding.
Yeah.
There's probably like a fuck you spell or something. Like, don't come in here without the key, motherfucker. Now, one little thing before I speak on what I just discovered. Does it seem like Maisel is still struggling to see through this?
I know Maisel did not see the rune, right?
You didn't see the rune, no. The rune is on the other side of the door.
Oh.
Maisel?
Those eyes just kind of like did an X-ray on the door, like and saw its hope.
So I kind of just like leaning forward just a little bit and glancing down. I say, Maisel, did you not look on the other side of the door?
I can make out a lot of whatever I'm looking at, but I can't look through something.
Well, guess who can?
Okay, what did you see?
There is a rune on the other side of the door.
Well, obviously there's a room on the other side. I'm kidding. That's what Noah would say.
That was good. That was good.
It's like I'm like wondering, like, is like I gonna start this right now?
That was good. Yeah. And I believe. No, actually, let me scratch that part. I know.
I don't believe.
Yeah, I know that rune will do something if triggered, which one could assume might just mean if someone enters without the appropriate spell to open it or a key or some other identification will be dealt with in some sort of way.
That sounds catastrophic.
It is nearly impossible to know exactly what kind of rune it is, but considering who we're dealing with, is there no way for me to like... This is like such an odd question because it's like engraved into the door. Could I like feel it, like sense it with my...
I'm
with
really
my
feeling it.
ocular eyes? Or is there like
You
a
can
big
you can
enough
sense
little...
its presence in a
Yeah.
way, but you're not an expert in rune magic to really know what that rune does in specific.
Is there some sort of gap between door and stone?
Well,
is
the
it near
stone is sort of
perfect?
like over the door, so it's kind of like stacked tight.
Like, could a bug fit through?
A bug could fit through theoretically.
What kind of bug could theoretically fit through?
Probably like an ant, like a very small one. Definitely like
Okay.
a roach.
Okay. Yo, nobody likes roaches anyway.
I know.
Noah is going to cast Flock of Familiars. I'm going to summon 3 ants, like small ones.
3 ants? Those are huge.
Huge. onto my hand. Something odd or interesting that you all will see is that the head of the ants is white, whereas the rest of the body is completely black. Just 3 little hints that these are Noah's familiars. And I'm going to drop them onto the floor. Try to have them squeeze through in between the rocks, down toward the door, and onto the other side. I want to see what kind of rune is there.
Yeah, they can get through like the gap through the stones,
Mhm.
but the door itself is just like shut tight. They can't
Like
get into it.
impossibly so.
So they can get on top of the
Mm.
door. It's kind of like this trap door,
No way.
but it's shut very tightly. Like the ants can't squeeze through that part.
Shit. I should have. God, I
But
should
you
have made
can-
termites.
But with the familiars, you can cast spells like on the door if you wish. Like of just, I don't know if you have any touch spells that you would like to cast on the door, but you or on the stone, but you can't do that through familiars. Just reminding
Do I
you of
have
that
the
function.
spell magic? I don't have the spell magic, I don't think. Detect magic on this doesn't work anyway. Mm. Give me a moment to think. I'm just gonna sit there on the floor.
While you're thinking, Sister Catherine kind of like timidly goes, You've been like 4 vampires now. Why is the door so difficult?
It's never the complicated things that are the hardest in life.
You gave the party a door. This is what
Yeah.
you've brought upon yourself.
Yeah,
Listen.
it's just D&D
Listen,
parties
man.
indoors.
It's not fighting the vampire, which is hard. It is getting to the vampire without exploding, which is the,
Especially when there's a door involved.
especially when there's a door involved.
Hmm.
It's always something. If we open this door willy nilly and we exploded, then who's the fools?
Now I'm
Rolla, how
looking
much
at my
do you know about?
spells.
Rolla, do you know a lot about runes?
I mean, I know the ones I make.
I just read Rala's message on Discord. I'm fucking dead.
That's pretty good.
So
That's
how do you
so good.
how do you guys think Father Julius would have come through here?
Come?
If
Sorry.
if he's in there, that means he's been in and out of there at least once, right?
Yes.
People often code magic so it doesn't explode on themselves.
But like, how did he open this?
If he had something on him, like a rune stone or something else, he could potentially remotely open it.
I'm just gonna
And
look
then-
around again and see if I see anything that looks like it was touched a lot.
I will help.
Okay, roll investigation.
Okay, I roll my
With
own.
advantage. Yeah, you can roll your own if you wish.
Is someone
Damn,
good
you
in
don't want my
here?
-1?
I just want to roll.
Real.
Hey, good job, Lilia.
I like
Okay,
your
You
dice.
know? Middling.
You both scan the books there. Iluna, you do find a couple of volumes that seem to have a little bit more wear on them on the others and a little bit less dust. One of them seems to be like a collection of notes from many priests who have been in the position of like father of the temple over the years. So it's, you know, all of Julius's predecessors, presumably. They seem to have been read through several times, especially the parts that talk about the dogma and the core like tenets of the religion. And the second seems to be a particularly hardcore novel with illustrated sexual content.
I'm sorry.
He keeps pouring
What?
down here.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
That's so
It
good.
is a novel with particularly hardcore illustrated sexual content.
The Kama Sutra down here.
Luna stares at the book, flips through like a few pages,
Smell isn't great.
closes
Oh
the
my
book.
god. Couple pages are sticking together.
Sister Catherine just like averts her eyes and suddenly takes a very keen interest on the collection of notes from the previous priests.
And suddenly, uh,
What are you reading, Luna?
nothing. Nothing of importance.
Are you sure?
Who said that?
Sister Catherine.
Nothing of importance.
What was even in there?
I turned to Sister Catherine. I was like, "Would you like to read it with me? Then we can read it aloud together."
Popcorn reading.
Stop.
No,
That's
Popcorn.
fucking hilarious, actually.
no,
Goddamn.
come here,
Horn and pull your
Sister
horn.
Catherine.
Oh,
Show me.
God.
We can see if this is important or not. Hold on, let me open this for you. Aluna is now very much walking towards her with the book as a threat.
Okay, there is a lot of pretty intense shit in there. You're gonna have to tell me where you're aiming.
Where I'm aiming?
What kind
Brother,
of
what?
thing what kind of thing do you want to show this poor woman?
What way are you
well,
scarring her? This is so
No,
funny.
I like how you're putting it on me. I'm just like, what do I find sexually intense?
Yeah.
Hold on. I guess I don't know, a depiction of rimming.
Okay. She goes, what's going on? Why do people do that?
Well, actually, the
What is it?
in the anus there is
You can
a
look at pictures.
erogenous zone area where it's actually well known. That's why some people feel pleasure while. It's not the point here. The point is this isn't important, and it's the.
I mean,
Hopefully it's not important. I have an inkling of why this is here actually, and I don't actually want to think about it that much.
is it because the father likes it?
Well, in particular, the father has been gifted some of Winrenen's
Proteges?
past loves, whatever you'd like to call them. And I don't know if you've seen Penny or the others, but he has a particular he has good tastes, I will say, but tastes nonetheless. And he seems more than willing to let them be owned.
Sister Catherine grows a little, kind of like deflates as you say that. Looks at the ground.
I'm sorry.
Do you think he casts stone skin on his cock?
Bruh.
Is this all because you can't read?
I'm looking at spells. I just saw a stone skin.
Stone
Just let me
foreskin.
know.
God.
No, but Luna does put the book down, kind of leans over to Sister Catherine. I know this is hard for you.
I just don't want to think that my mother was like that she was doing something to other people like that. Like that musician woman back at the graveyard, or that other blonde woman with the big tits. And as she says that, you all hear the bricks beginning to move.
Let's go. He's coming out on his own.
The cobblestones all sort of like begin to like sort of like float up and then part, and the trapdoor, which was just like, it's not even a door, it's just like a slab of steel bolted into the ground. It just kind of like the bolts undo themselves, and then it opens kind of like a latch, and there is and you can see like as the latch opens, like the actual rune that was carved into the door, glowing faintly before just like stopping, going back to normal, and like this stone stairwell going down is revealed to all of you.
Well done. There are 3 ants sitting there.
I have no idea what happened, but
Well, clearly you opened it.
Can I figure out if something we did opened it, or if we
I just curiously, Luna's gonna say big tits.
Oh my god.
the latch begins to close.
You
No!
cannot.
Go back.
Aluna legitimately, she crouches down and puts her hands in her face.
I think Lilia just has her head like resting against the wall, just like standing somewhere, just standing against the wall, her forehead resting against it, just
Noah has lost all respect for his hero.
I mean, this wasn't your
Well-
hero, to be fair.
You figured out the password. I'm not gonna say it. Please reopen the passageway.
Big tits.
The cobblestones float up and part, and the latch opens.
I choose to believe that Daka didn't set a password for this and just waited for us to say something stupid enough.
Technically, it's not big tits; it's just tits. But yeah.
Not a size king.
And I was, to be fair, I was being smart about it. I was waiting to see if any of you guys would say something that like phonetically formed like the word tits without actually being the word tits, but you didn't.
I have to role play this right now with Sister Catherine. Hands in her face, rubbing her temples as hard as she can. Sister Catherine,
Yes.
do you drink?
You should
Oh.
start.
Very, very moderately.
After this is all over, would you like to get a drink?
We are likely going down those stairs to find my mother, who has been missing for years, turned into a vampire, so I would probably need a drink.
Alright, so rain check. Save. Great helm. We get hammered.
That seems... Yep. That feels appropriate.
And we'll route it. We'll see if Lakina can get drunk. I doubt she can. I'm actually gonna make a pool on that. So if you want to join that as well.
I've never seen her drinking alcohol, but maybe.
All right. Everyone look alive. I need to know, was it always tits? Was it seriously always tits?
I realized that I had forgotten to actually think about not in this scene, but like earlier in the session. I realized that I forgot to set like a proper way for Julius to actually get in and out of the setup. Because technically you could have just like forced it in, like or whatever. I figured you would just get tired and do that. But I was like, no, but I need a way for Julius to actually have done that. So while you guys were talking about other things, I considered it a little bit, and then I came to this
The funniest option.
conclusion. Well, it's also appropriate, but still.
It probably is appropriate. It's also so funny.
Okay. Are you heading down the stairs?
Yes, I think at this point
Yep.
we should probably sneak or attempt.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay, give me group sneak checks then, and I'm gonna bring us to the map.
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
Your tokens are there, so you guys should be able to see, right?
Yeah.
But
All
can
of
you
you
see
see
everything,
my
or
eyes.
can you only see until a certain point?
I see
30
nothing.
points.
I see up to. Let me give you a thingy. I see
Yeah,
up to
it has like
here,
dynamic lighting enabled.
Excellent.
here, and here.
And it's all grayscale.
Also, what I see.
Oh, it's probably all grayscale because of the lighting, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Is there light down here or is it dark?
Can
is
Laura
dark.
not see anything? Oh, it's because you
I
don't have
see
dark vision.
nothing.
Yeah, there's
Okay,
no dark
perfect.
vision. on
Somebody
there.
has
There are
fairy
no-
lights, I'm pretty sure.
There are no dark light sources, so that
Okay.
is
I thought somebody had cast fairy lights.
I have I have fairy lights. Although fairy lights is concentration.
I have light. I can just
Yeah.
cast light. Where do you want the light? Last time I put it on my ass.
He's so
Put it on your
upset over the
tits. That's the
lights.
password.
It's because
He's-
dancing lights is so much more fun, but it's concentration, which is so troll.
He's
And
so
light
mad
is
about
just,
the light,
light is
bro.
just like done.
I'll put light on my tits.
Oh no, the fucking thing's closing.
Not your headlamps.
Headlamps is funny.
Okay, as you turn on the light and do your best to not make any noises, you descend the stone staircase for a little bit, and then you reach a wider corridor. This corridor is this bulky, wide tunnel made of cobblestone with several. The tunnel itself, like the cobblestone, seems quite not ancient, but pretty old. But there are several newer looking fittings along the wall, the ceiling, and the floor, including many pipes running along its length. This sort of like, you know, those grated metal like corridor thingies, like at the center of things. There is one running along the length of the corridor as well. And right in front of you guys, sort of like blocking off the rest of the corridor, there's this large, thick steel gate. Yeah, you literally can see because there is
How
no
much
light
light
source.
does light emit?
Let me just draw a light source.
Well, no, I turn Aluna's token into a light source because she's cast light on herself. But
Okay.
I don't remember how much it emits.
I think it's 60.
Is it 60, 60, 30, 30?
Lactating light.
It's
Well,
actually 20
10.
feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim light.
2020, got it.
Yeah. I thought it was like kind of tiny,
20
but
feet
kind
of
of
breast light.
nice. We don't want
Oh,
it.
that looks
big.
that looks like breast.
Oh my!
The map, by the way, just like some other maps that I've used, it's not entirely canonical with the way that things are. It's just like a map that I found that had a similar shape to what I was looking for. But disregard the actual details of the map, like the bloodstains, the crates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, there are these thick metal pipes running through the walls, through the ceiling, many like metal fittings along the length, like this steel walkway, and right in front of you, this large, thick-looking, clearly very reinforced metal gate shutting you off from the rest of the corridor. Right in the middle of this gate, there is like an indentation. Looks to be like a place for you to insert some sort of opening mechanism. And to your left, there is like a small, smaller in comparison, but just like normal person-sized metal door. But the door, unlike the large steel gateway that is in front of you, it just seems like a normal door with a handle, with a normal locking mechanism, and not nearly as thick. It looks to be iron, actually.
Is that? By the way, we can see down that corridor.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's because, spoiler alert, the door itself is just unlocked. You can just walk in.
Oh, okay.
What's the
The
smell
door
like
is
down
just a
here?
door.
What's the what?
Smell.
Give me a perception check.
All right, let's go try my second password.
Ooh.
Ass.
True.
Ass, titties, ass and titties, ass, 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 ass and
Ass and
titties.
There is a smell of metal all around, like this kind of like irony smell, as well as like a very faint smell of blood, and this kind of like nasty smell, just like human body like smells,
Like
you know.
unwashed bodies.
Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of like, someone slept in a bed and you don't want to know what went down in that bed. But with that,
Down here.
you having entered Julius's little hidden lair, that is where we're going to call it for tonight.
I refuse to call this a lair now.
This dungeon.
This is sex dungeon.
It literally is a sex dungeon. Oh my god.
He's a gooner.
Absolutely.
He's a gooner.
Gooner.
Wait, that is like the funniest thing to say to a villain ever.
God, you're such
Stop
a
gooning,
gooner.
bro.
God, you're such a gooner.
Thank the heavens.
I feel like no
we have
matter
this
what I
language
do,
now.
yeah, no matter what I do, this is gonna be his legacy.
100%.
The password is
I mean,
tit.
at least
You
he
can't go
hopefully is a
anywhere.
gooner for adult women. I mean, he's really breaking up the priest allegations. So
Well,
good for
let's.
him.
I was like, we haven't been through the whole dungeon yet.
You're right. There's time for him to surprise us.
No, that's too dark.
How?
You really hear the pain in my voice on that one.
Though, to be fair, Naka could split the even if he wanted to go as dark as he could. He could do a line something along the lines of just like, the little one there. I wonder what she'll look like when she grows up. Like some fucked up thing like that.
Oh god.
I feel like we're entering the kind of territory where I have to abstain from making comments, and where you guys will start saying things that maybe in the future it will look like I got things from you.
Oh no! Please don't. No, don't let that be. All right,
All right, that's it. See y'all next week.
Ron, you're no longer allowed to be here. You have to sit this one out. We're gonna.
Yeah,
You can go check the print press.
Orin just manifests in the dungeon and is like, "Hey, I'm doing this one."
Yeah, it's suddenly Rala has a stand and it's just Orin.
Orin with like parental protection controls.
That would actually be kind of cute. Or it just shimmered. I was like, "Oh, hey there."
You can sit this one out.
The reason I can't read is so I can't read the Epstein files. Fuck.
So happy for you for that one.
Fuck.
No.
Not the Epstein
Who else was on Omegle and is technically in the Epstein files?
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, like almost anyone who went to an American like K through 12 school has
Is
their
in the
school in the
Epstein
Epstein files now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, if you imagine like you kill Marco and then like a list of like 500 years of stuff going down is released to all of Grimvar.
God, that's so bad.
Oh my
That's-
god.
But no,
It's
I will.
bad.
I will stop.
Epstein files.
I will stop besmirching my own villains because even they have
That's
standards.
So crazy.
Hmm.
That's
We
so
don't know
crazy.
that yet.
Yeah, we don't know that yet, though.
We know
The
one of them
bar-
has standards.
The bar is in hell.
Ew.
Well, fellas, thank you for.
Marco's just an
contributing
ass, but
today. We're gonna pick this up next week, wherever it leads us.
There
I
will.
like the idea that this guy's gonna make us respect Marco. Like we're gonna be like, you know what?
Well,
All things considered.
as I said before, this is one of the parts of the campaign that I designed the earliest. One of the very first ones.
Goodness.
So, quite excited to see where it's heading. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
night.
Goodbye.